Kage no me tiene de consejero porque sí, ¿sabes?
¡Primera ronda! ¡Que empiece!
Mantente firme.
¡Control de llama!
Todo listo. ¿Dónde apuntabas? Si me necesitas, aquí estaré.
¿No te defiendes?
Justo lo que pensaba.
¡Oye, por aquí!
Déjame luchar.
¡Oye, por aquí!
Estoy listo. Todo listo.
Guarda un poco para mí.
Dejaré el resto en tus manos. Muy listo. Estoy listo.
¡Tenemos un vencedor! ¡Segunda ronda! ¡Que empiece!
Estoy listo. Si me necesitas, aquí estoy.
¡Oye, por aquí!
Mantente firme. Déjame luchar.
¿Qué te parece?
¿Puedo seguir? ¡Oye, por aquí! ¿No te defiendes? ¡Oye, por aquí!
Estoy listo.
¡Aquí!
Aquí estoy.
¡Oye, por aquí!
Era de una
Si me necesitas, aquí estaré.
¡Oye, por aquí! ¡Oye, por aquí!
Déjame luchar.
¡Control de llama!
Aquí estoy.
¿No te defiendes? ¡Tenemos un vencedor!
Guarda un poco para mí.
¡Ronda final! ¡Que empiece!
Demasiado lento. Quémate. Todo listo. Por allá. Déjame luchar.
¿No te defiendes?
Aquí estoy.
¡Vamos!
Si me necesitas, aquí estoy. Mantente firme. Déjame luchar. Todo listo.
Aquí estoy. Guarda un poco para mí.
Sí, oye, ¿no te defiendes? ¡Estilo de verdad! ¿No te defiendes?
Déjame luchar.
Aquí estoy.
¡Tenemos un vencedor! Es suficiente.
Tengo los ojos.
final. Por el bien de mis amigos que han caminado.
Primera ronda. ¡Que empiece!
retrocedo a mi palabra. Ese es mi camino ninja.
Primera ronda. ¡Que empiece!
¡Allá voy!
Se nota que necesitas.
¡Allá voy! ¡Allá voy! ¡Allá voy! ¡Puede que me corte! Todo depende de cómo lo use. ¡Allá voy! ¡Allá voy! ¡Sí! ¡Allá voy!
Se nota que necesitas mi ayuda.
¡Me puedo hacer!
Estilo de fuego. ¡Muere! Divino amaterasu.
¡Allá voy! ¡Allá voy! ¡Qué sencillo!
Desaparece.
Se nota que necesitas mi ayuda. ¡Muere!
¡Sí! ¡Puedo hacer! ¡Allá voy!
Se nota.
¡Allá voy!
Podemos hacerlo.
¡No tendré piedad! ¡Allá voy!
Puedo hacer.
Todo depende de... ¡Allá! ¡Allá voy! ¡Allá voy!
Adelante.
Justo lo pensaba.
Se nota que necesitas. ¡Muere!
¡Allá voy! ¡No tendré hacer! ¡Empieza el espectáculo!
Segunda ronda. ¡Que empiece!
¡Allá voy! ¡Sí! ¡Sí!
Se nota que necesitas mi ayuda.
Todo depende de ti. ¡Allá voy! ¡Sí! ¡Sí! ¡No tendré piedad!
Se nota. Podemos hacerlo.
¡Allá voy! Todo depende de ti. ¡Manipulación de marionetas!
Se nota que necesitas.
¡Allá voy!
Estilo de fuego. Hagámoslo.
¡Sí! Esto está bien. ¡Allá voy! Todo depende de cómo lo use. ¡Allá voy! ¡Allá voy!
Podemos hacerlo.
¡Allá voy!
Empujón divino.
¡Allá voy! ¡Allá voy!
Puedo hacer.
¡Allá es sencillo! ¡Sí! ¡Allá voy! ¡Allá voy!
¡Un vencedor! Se nota que necesitas mi ayuda. Ronda final. ¡Que empiece! Estilo de agua.
¡Allá voy! ¡Sí! ¡Sí! ¡Allá voy! ¡Sí! ¡Qué sencillo! ¡Allá voy! Allá voy. Puede que te corte. Allá voy. Manipulación de marioneta.
Puedo hacerlo.
Allá voy. ¡Qué sencillo! Allá voy. Aquí. Por la aquí.
Puedo
¡Qué
hacerlo.
sencillo!
Estilo de agua.
Allá voy. Allá que empiece el espectáculo.
Es suficiente.
¿Comprendes?
¿Guarda un poco para mí?
Segunda ronda. ¡Que empiece!
¿Guarda un
Hey Ralph, what's good? Funny enough, I was just about to end stream, but I might continue for just a little bit longer. Like, I haven't seen anyone for a while, so and like the last couple of matches I had were just straight up awful. The
Eres un fracaso como ninja.
¡Te voy a hacer pedazos!
the balance patches, yeah, I heard of it. Uh, there's also what's his name? I think Kaguramo's in this game as well. I think they just added him recently.
Primera ronda. ¡Que empiece!
Kind of a pain to deal with.
Toma eso. ¡Del dragón que canta! Segunda ronda. ¡Que empiece!
Hagoromo is mostly fine. I think his lightning technique is kind of difficult to dodge because I did play against someone like a couple of days ago who used him, and it was nothing but like the lightning strikes. Like and like you almost can't really dodge it midair. Like say you're dashing or whatever, you can't exactly dodge it that well. But on to more like important issues. Well, in the off chance you haven't noticed, I haven't really been streaming that much in like the past week or so. And the reason why is because, well, I've been laid off of work, so I'm currently in the middle of trying to find a new job right now. And it kind of happened suddenly, so yeah, too bad, so sad. I guess I'll just have to deal with it. Because one thing that I have been noticing is that in a lot of like companies out there, like workers have been getting laid off in high numbers lately. Am I the only one that's like noticed that in recent times? Where like in 2024, plenty of people from like eBay or from several different companies are being laid off and have to find work elsewhere. Is this the perhaps it's a sign of the times to come? Because I've actually been like watching one guy. His name is Anti-Profit, and in one of his videos, he said that the United States isn't really that stable to live in anymore, and that like people are just better off just like moving elsewhere. Was there an explanation for me being laid off? Well, I wasn't giving the sort of like a multitude of reasons. Number one, the company wasn't making that much profits. Ever since COVID, there's been this like downstream of profits. They really weren't making all that much money, and restarting our programs was getting more and more difficult by the day. In particular, the department that I was stationed in, programs weren't really starting in high numbers ever since the COVID pandemic. and because my numbers were kind of low, and the company had to lay off some workers in order to save profits, well, I was one of the ones that had to go. Though I did work there for like 2 years, so at the very least, I can put that on my resume and say, yeah, well, at least I did this. I'm currently checking out for other jobs at this point, though. I think the quote unquote resume application process has changed a little bit because people are talking about ATS, and I have no idea what ATS is. That was not that wasn't mentioned like at all during like college or high school when I was applying for jobs. So I guess it's something new that companies are doing now. I've already applied for some other jobs, and I'm currently waiting for a reply. Hopefully something happens, because I think like my last payday for the council is like today, and then maybe like a little bit of something in the beginning of February. After that, that's it. So I guess I'll have to find like a job like really soon. When the government come in and help the company. Yeah, they did during COVID, but we're currently in 2024, and COVID is we're kind of mostly past that now, and now they're kind of looking for results, because during 2020 they did get help, as well as 2021, but then like 2022, 2023, and 2024, they're kind of looking for actual profits. And I guess we weren't able to recover all that much since COVID, because in the department that I was stationed in, a lot of our clients just dropped us during COVID, and when we asked them to come back, there were I think only like maybe one or two came back, but like the rest, no. And trying to get new clients and start off new programs proved to be a lot more difficult than intended, because our clients found better alternatives, or just quit the programs like entirely. So in 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 the end, the department that I was stationed in just wasn't really making the company that much money in the end, which is like a shame, because I was about to start like a new one early this year, and I don't have the exact numbers, but we were looking at potentially getting at least maybe 90 to 100 youths for our new program. But since I'm laid off, I guess that's gonna have to be canceled. So the company just wasn't prepared, not looking good for them from an image point of view. Yeah, it's more so that they're not making profits throughout the years, and like with every year since COVID, they they've been losing money, essentially. And like a bunch of stuff happened while I was there. Like for example, like one of like our highest like well-rounded members quit the company. He quit working, and that sort of left us in a bit of a pinch. Uh, Him and like another person quit, which kind of made things harder for all of us, because he was like in charge of like most of the stuff there.
¡Oh, no! ¡Escoria! Puede ser.
¿Qué me dices? ¿Qué me dices? Rotación de 48 trigramas. Llámame cuando quieras.
¿Qué te parece?
Rotación de palmas de 8 trigramas.
¡De 8 trigramas! ¡Estoy listo!
Llámame cuando quieras.
Acabar contigo. 8 trigramas, 64 palmas.
¡Pero ganes!
¿Qué te parece? ¡No, no! ¡Se acabó! Jutsu prohibido, jutsu del
Not
mamón.
what I want. Wow, okay, I didn't mean to do that, but I guess it worked out anyway. They could have redirected me to another company. Perhaps. But... Did they actually do that? Maybe.
¿Qué te parece?
¿Qué me dices?
¡Danza ¡Tenemos un vencedor!
Yeah, but, I guess all they did was give me like a quote-unquote 2-week notice.
¿Qué me dices? Rotación de palmas de 8 trigramas. Llámame. Rotación de palmas de 8 trigramas.
¡Estoy listo!
Es inútil.
¡Danza alerce!
Llámame cuando quieras.
¡Tenemos un vencedor! Es suficiente. No me desafíes si tu experiencia no está a la altura.
Let's do something for employee. Funny enough, Anti-Profit, he kind of he made like a video. Hold on, I wonder. Let me see if I still have it. He made like a video addressing like the same kind of thing. Check. Job. Let me just turn up the volume a little bit. Then switch to... Yeah.
By now
Watch
you've
this.
probably heard of Brittany Peach. She was recently laid off by Cloudflare, and she filmed herself getting laid off and posted it to TikTok. Now there's a possibility that when you saw this video, you thought to yourself, okay, look, another entitled millennial getting fired and having a pity party over it. However, you would be incorrect. Brittany was told that she was being let go because of her subpar performance when she has clear proof to the contrary. When she pressed the people letting her go for subpar performance, they couldn't give it to her. Now really, if you haven't seen the whole video, go and find it. She's on TikTok, this is her username. username because it's going to give you insight into corporate reality. And the reality is that you are 100% replaceable. The moment market forces change, it's going to send you packing. And I know you guys hate it when I plug my own product, but the truth is I'm really good at teaching people how to leave their 9-to-5s because making money by building a personal brand isn't that hard to do if you know what you're doing. So if the idea of building a personal brand in order to get away from the that you're seeing in this video appeals to you, then send me a DM on Instagram with the word YouTube, and let's see if right now is the right time for you to leave this corporate bullshit.
Yeah. Well, minus the plug there. What he says is 100% correct. Whereas like most people in the workplace are 100% replaceable. Especially if the market demands that people be laid off, or if the numbers aren't as high as they're supposed to be, then there's like a good chance that you and many others will be laid off. I guess that's why these days we see many people being influencers, YouTubers, or building their own brand. That way, there really isn't anyone up high who can just lay them off should it be required. So, my own brand, I actually don't know, because I think I would rather work towards an absolute guaranteed salary as opposed to being performance based. Because when you do build your own brand, all of your profits depend solely on you. I mean, if you can, then I think you should definitely go for it. Yeah, no, maybe I'll probably find something even better. Hopefully, because admittedly, my last job gave me a lot of flexibility in terms of approaching my task, as well as it was also like a hybrid between physical and remote work, where I could do some work at home and do some other work at the office. So that's actually what I'm currently looking for, a job that can be done remotely while also being in the office when I need to be. Hopefully, it's not like like a bland, boring, and demanding 9 to 5 where like after like a week I'll already like want to quit. So we'll see. Hopefully, like it happens quickly, because even though I have some savings that could back me up just in case this takes a bit long. Hopefully, I'm not back into a corner where I have to take a job because I'm losing the amount of savings that I have on like rent and stuff. Yeah, exactly. That's the stupid thing. Companies, corporations, and even organizations only think of employment just a number less than what stocks would provide them. Yeah, ultimately, like employees are just like a number. Any one of us could be replaced. I feel even like CEOs can be replaced, though. I guess if you're like a higher up, then the quote unquote requirements for you to be replaced are much higher for obvious reasons. But yeah, that's sort of the unfortunate reality that we live in. And I don't know, with America in the direction it is like right now, I I'm really uncertain of how things will actually play out in the future. Because if companies are like continuing to lay off people, then that's going to leave more people jobless, and then where do we go from there? Because hold on, I think he said something about America. Actually, why haven't I even subscribed to him yet? I think I should. CCP. Okay, there's like 2 videos on America.
Reasons why you should leave America. Number one, the cost of living. Imagine living somewhere where you weren't completely drowning in your rent bills, your car bills, your utilities. This villa, for example, cost me $760 a month. It is a 2-bedroom house with a pool in the middle of a beautiful rice field. And this allows me to save up my money in order to invest in myself, in order to take trips whenever I want. Number two, America is asking you to get rid of every traditional norm you know. Now look, tradition for the sake of tradition is as damaging as progress for the sake of progress. But you are currently living in a place where people are forcing the idea that gender is a completely made-up construct down your throat and accusing you of being a bigot if you don't automatically subscribe to the ideology. Why not leave the country? Go out into the world for a few months to simply clear your mind so that when you come back, you're more centered, you have more self-confidence, you have more clarity about the world. Because those three things will contribute to a better life for you much more than you paying 3 times more than you should for rent simply to impress strangers you ultimately don't care about.
I mean, like, facts. There's no lies there. Though, I don't know. To travel outside of America, it takes money. Because even if I wanted to, like, travel out of America, that's, like, travel cost and a place to live, then, like, a new ID, and then, like, looking for work at that place. Kind of reminds me of, James Hansen right here. He recently moved to from the UK to Japan, and in his words, he believes that Japan is, like, way better than the UK, and he's trying to, like, start, like, a job there, and he wants to be, like, a permanent resident of Japan. So I do wish him the best. I hope he's able to do it, because based on what I've heard, the UK isn't that much better than the United States. They have their own problems to deal with, and they're dealing with similar issues and conflicts that we're currently dealing with. So, yeah, even so, like, it took, like, a lot of money for him to, like, move from the UK to Japan, and he's I think he currently has a job there. He hasn't told us what job he has so far, but. Yeah. Remember when Sam Altman stepped down from the role of CEO of OpenAI? Oh yeah, him. And his departure follows a deliberative interview process on the board. Concluded that he was not consistently candid in his communications with the board. Yeah. I guess that, like, even, like, executives and CEOs are ultimately at, like, the mercy of, like, the stocks, as well as how much profit the company makes. I guess we're all pretty much insignificant in the eyes of the market. I guess, like, in one way, it sort of serves as, like, a means where employees have to prove their worth, but on the other side, it's also like you're easily replaceable, no matter what position that you hold. You're easily replaceable. So I don't know. I guess having, like, your own brand is probably, like, the way to go. That way, like, if you're lacking, then you have to do some self improvement there. But you're not automatically laid off or fired because stocks are low or anything else. You can do self improvement, take risks. You can also try something new, or take or even take your own brand in a different direction if you could. the board and chairman basically control everything, much like the Slow King. Yeah. 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 I'd rate the chairman and as well as the board as like the S tiers, like the higher tiers, and then you have like the management, then the middle management, and then there's like the bottom tier. You know, your basic like employee, your basic desk job, office job, maybe even to some extent the administrative or secretary roles. But yeah, those in the board and in the chair people are the highest ranked. How much would it? How long would it take for the company to do that? Funny enough, like even before I was laid off, during our monthly meetings, our CEO kept mentioning how like our stocks and our profits were decreasing with each year, and how things are kind of messy at this point. And one of the things that he did mention was that other councils, when the profits are low, then like people are like laid off in order to keep the flow of money like from getting too low before the council applies for a bankruptcy. And what usually happens is that employees are sort of like laid off, like one is laid off, and sometimes it's two, three, and when that happens, the council sort of just like breaks apart, and before you know, there's really nothing you could do at that point. Though, considering where the council is right now, how long do I give them? Like, if things don't change, because like I'm not the only department that they have there. If things don't change, then I will probably give them maybe 2, 3 years if they're lucky. Yeah, 2 or 3 years if they are lucky and things don't change. If things do change and they turn in a profit, then maybe things can go back to normal. But based on where things are right now,
Ese es mi camino ninja.
it's still a very tricky situation. Cause like how many people do they have in the council right now? I want to say that the members are at least 15 members or lower. Yeah, so I think that like 2, maybe 3 years is probably how much time that they'll probably have left.
Estás en la mira. Poder de mano celeste.
Puedo hacerlo. Puedo hacerlo.
Segundo tus
llegar al final.
What sucks is that they could just make something up and say letting you go for no reason in simple terms. To be fair, I would prefer if they were more transparent. If they're like, yeah, we're letting you go because, you know, the profits just aren't coming in. I kind of prefer that because it actually tells me what's like the issue here, and it helps me look out for other companies that might do the same thing. Because if they don't tell me anything, then I'll probably just be like roaming around wondering what exactly I did wrong, if anything was done wrong.
Supongo que es...
Some grabs in this game are good, others are just... Oh, it's that big. I would have to dodge that. Especially in the start where companies do whatever it takes to get the money flowing, even if it means half the people are axed. Yeah, it really kind of sucks. I guess like on places like Indeed or LinkedIn, I'm gonna have to look for like a company. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, but while searching in Indeed and LinkedIn, I'll have to look for companies that, you know, keep their employees like around, or are more likely to keep their employees around. That way, I'll know to like avoid those companies if it's just if everything they do is based solely on how much profits that they make. Alright, again, we're gonna keep running.
Ya no puedes escapar de mí.
I also have school to like deal with. Yeah, because if I'd known that I would have been laid off, then probably wouldn't have taken any classes this semester. Cause like that's like what, 3,000. Time for a long ultimate. Did my company give other benefits? Yeah, they did have a like health and dental benefits using like a plan. Funny enough, like I applied for that plan like what like actually like a month or two ago, and now that plan is kind of gone. That plan is pretty much gone now. So. Yeah, did it provide dental?
Puedo hacerlo.
¡Tenemos un vencedor! Es suficiente.
What else?
Teniendo en cuenta que luchabas contra
There are like a couple of things I'm gonna have to like attend to. Yeah, cause like currently I live on my own. I don't want to go back to my parents' house because it's too much of like a hassle. Among other reasons.
¡Tenemos un vencedor! ¡Segunda ronda! ¡Que empiece!
Yeah, I thought he would like dodge Yamato, but
Puedo hacerlo.
okay.
¡Un vencedor! Es suficiente.
Tú eres débil.
Currently I'm looking at project management jobs or project coordination jobs or administration-based jobs around the area. But Harrisburg doesn't. It's dealing with a bit of an unemployment problem right now, so I may have to branch out a little bit to like either Mechanicsburg or a place that's a bit farther away in order to find a job like that. Though I think like a year and a half ago, someone did come to me recommending what's it called, like it was sort of like an audio technician job where we would travel to a place within Pennsylvania, set up audio equipment, and then record an interview between two or more individuals and sort of market that or release that. But that was like a while ago, and I ultimately chose the job that just laid me off over that one. I could try and get in contact with them again, just to see if that position is still available. Because if the money is right, then maybe I would accept that one. Movie production, because in college I did study interactive media, video production, visual design, art design, and one of the things that I learned there that sort of like stuck was video production. So I could look towards that path. The only issue is, one, does it pay well, and two, does it pay around the entire year? Because before working at screw it, the job that laid me off was it was the Boy Scouts. So before working for the Boy Scouts, I was a photographer who went around schools and shot photos of the kids there. The issue with that job is that not only did it not pay that well, like during the summer, well, there isn't really anything there, obviously. So I'm currently looking for a job that's like all year round and also like pays well. But I also have to look into the like the goals of the company. If their goal is like, you know, raising up profits and it's like percentage based, I'm probably going to avoid those jobs, because I feel like even if I am accepted into those jobs, I'm eventually going to get laid off anyway, for one reason or another. So there are some like jobs like, but they're in like hospitals, like they're more so like hospitality based jobs. Because one of the ones I did apply to was like a job where you would help you would essentially help those who are like autistic, and it seemingly did pay well. We'll see. Though I don't know, I think I would actually prefer to work in IT if I could. Well, because yeah, well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Because yeah, with my like 2 years at working with the Boy Scouts, I feel that should be like a like, you know, like pretty valid experience to put on the resume. So hopefully something comes in, because when when I got the job for the Boy Scouts, I think it took like a month to get that job when I started job searching. Like about a month.
Eres un fracaso como ninja.
¡Te voy a hacer pedazos!
A lot of people forget about the goal and mission of any company. It's something that must be researched, if not critiqued. Yeah. Because it does determine your quote unquote longevity, as well as your value to the company. Because if they're ultimately after profits, then you may not be there long, even if like you're doing well. Yeah, funny enough, when my boss let me go, it was actually like during like a meeting that kind of just came out of nowhere. He said that he wanted to meet up with me,
Un vencedor.
and when I did, he told me to go to like his office,
Empiece.
and then I was like, okay, uh, this might be it. And funny enough, when he did tell me that I was doing like I sort of just like took it on the nose, and even he was like, you know, thanks for not, being angry or being difficult. That he actually like expected me to like, be sort of like stressed out over it. Though for me, it's more so a case of not liking being upset. I don't know. It's sort of like a me thing. Like I just hate being upset. I like anything. Unless it's maybe video games, but that's about it. Okay.
Cuando quieras.
Un vencedor.
Yeah, but like,
Es
yeah,
suficiente.
personally, I'm like the kind of person who just I don't like being like upset. Usually because it kind of takes its toll on me, and it usually makes like my entire day just crappy. So I sort of just like whenever I'm like dealt with like a difficult or uh you know controversial situation, I sort of just like tell myself what's like the best way to like move on from, or just fix the situation. In this case, it's like, okay, I got laid off, then okay, fine, find like another job like as soon as possible. Because like, I don't know, being like upset about it doesn't give me a job. It doesn't exactly fix the problem. Funny enough, I think I've actually been that way since I was a kid.
Jamás retrocedo a mi palabra. Ese es mi camino ninja.
¡Te voy a hacer pedazos!
Professional, that's what people need nowadays. Yeah. Yeah. I think like most people should be able to like deal with the cards that they're dealt with in like a calm and in a professional manner. Like no, like, oh no, oh crap. Okay, I just realized who I was fighting. Like, Shio has like, of course. Why? Why did she move away from the attack? I almost beat this guy one time before, but it. crazy. That's absolutely insane.
Se nota que necesitas mi ayuda.
Allá voy. Manipulación de marionetas. Aquí.
Podemos hacerlo.
Allá voy.
Se nota que necesitas mi ayuda.
Allá voy. Allá voy. Allá voy. Allá voy. Allá voy. Muere sencillo. Justo lo que pensaba. Allá voy.
Shit. Oh.
¡Vencedor! Segunda ronda.
And that was not fun.
Allá voy. Sí. Sí. Fuera de una cabeza. Allá voy. Aquí. Allá voy. Allá voy. Allá voy.
Que necesitas mi ayuda.
Sí. Allá voy.
Se nota que necesitas mi ayuda. Podemos hacerlo.
There's some in pain already.
Justo lo que pensaba. Sí.
Se nota que necesitas mi ayuda.
Allá voy. Allá voy.
Solo dilo.
Podemos hacerlo.
Sí. Que empiece. Fuera de una cabeza. Eso. Allá voy.
Tan frágil.
Allá voy.
Cuando quiera.
Justo lo que pensaba.
Se nota que necesitas.
Está mal.
Se nota que necesitas mi ayuda. Cuando podemos hacerlo.
¡Ve a dormir!
Se nota que necesitas mi ayuda.
Allá voy. Allá voy. ¡Qué sencillo! Allá voy.
Tenemos un vencedor.
It looks look fun to you. It doesn't look fun to me. Or rather, there's no way. Sub.
Se nota que necesitas mi ayuda.
Allá voy.
Necesitas mi ayuda. Podemos hacerlo. Cuando desaparece. Tan frágil.
Allá voy.
Muere.
Allá voy.
Terminemos esto.
Sí.
Tómalo. Se nota que necesitas mi ayuda. Muere. Tómalo.
Allá voy. Allá voy. Allá voy.
Se nota que necesitas mi ayuda.
I have to like 100% like focus on this battle.
Necesitas mi ayuda.
The annoying thing about pain is like you can't sub. What? What?
Guarda un poco para mí, favor.
Necesitas mi ayuda.
Tenemos un vencedor. Es suficiente.
Of course.
Esta es la...
That was not planned. Sounds like something a prodigy would say. I don't know. You don't exactly have to be a professional in this game to get like a high score. You just have to have like the right supports. Actually, well, actually, no. To be fair, I did get far in Storm 4 at the very least. Okay, fine. I'll give myself that one. Look at the range on the puppets, and why does she have three guards? I mean, like in Storm 4, I didn't have that much of like an issue with puppets, with puppet users. I think maybe like it was just maybe two players that I had like an issue with. But in this game, the issue is number one, the pain support. If you're dashing towards him and he's pain support, you can't sub out of it. You essentially have to get hit. And what was his other support? I actually don't remember. It was Chio, Pain, and who was the other support? Um uh Screw it. I can actually just go and check. Hold on. Because the pain support was the only. Oh yeah, Momo Shiki. But like in Storm 4, puppets weren't that difficult to like deal with because the supports weren't as overpowered as they were right now. Like it's not even overpowered; it's more so like unfair they are because Shino support you can't hit him, and when he starts his attack, you can't interrupt him. Pain support, it will hit you if you're within his range. You can't sub out of it for some reason, which to me is like why you can sub out of like Sakura's or like other supports that are like one hits, but Pains you can't sub out of it, which puts me at a complete disadvantage. And I guess the whole being able to easily extend combos kind of makes puppet users debatably one of like the best while also being the cheapest at this game. Because like in Storm 4, there have been like some times where like I get caught in like a puppet combo, but it wouldn't take as much as like it did now. It probably has to do with the sub bar and it having a timer now, and because of that, if you lose all of like your subs, then you know that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, in his like awakening, I don't know what happened. Is there like a barrier that just automatically attacks you? Because I started to like attack him before he did anything, but then I was taking hits for some reason. It's 12. How much time do I have? Just like a little bit. But still, on to some good news. Number one, Persona 3 Reload is coming out, what, like, on the 2nd of February? It's coming out by like, the end of this week. And when I get it on Steam, I'm definitely going to stream it for a bit. Because in case you haven't noticed, though, actually, because it's YouTube, there is a good chance that you actually didn't see it. Persona 3 to me anyway is like one of like the most important games that I've played like ever. Actually, when is it coming up? Maybe I could do like a live stream talking about this in detail. But to me, this Shin Megami Tensei Persona 3 convinced me that video games were art. After Let's increase the volume just a little bit. It's a little bit annoying to deal with.
Finishing Final Fantasy VIII, I thought about dropping the JRPG genre entirely. Persona 3 was the last chance I was willing to give the genre, and both its premise as well as its presentation completely blew me away. Concepts such as the Dark Hour, personas, social links, Tartarus, combined with its approach to storytelling, gave me an experience that I never had with video games before. When I reached the end credits of the game, I put down my controller and knew that Atlas.
Okay, I'm currently getting my ass whooped right now. Hold on just a moment. I was gonna talk about that in detail, but I'll do that after the match.
¡Qué tonto!
Why did I fly? Not this much.
Segunda ronda. ¡Que empiece!
Cuando quieres desaparece. Invocación zapatera.
Really?
Quiero recorrer este camino peligroso.
¡Tenemos un vencedor! Es suficiente.
Voy a seguir mi camino.
But yeah, I might get into this like on like another day about Persona 3. Especially in the air puppets air dash is so fast. Yeah, not just fast, but it takes priority over the normal character dashes actually. Yeah, because if you do like a collide dash, then they take priority over yours. think what happened with Chio is that she has like she has to get like 4 or 6 explosive kunais, and yeah, I think those like explosive kunais around her shield her and give her like it automatically damages you when you get close, because that's fair. It isn't, but yeah. I think like Storm 4 had a similar issue, but I think it was still a bit more balanced. Yeah, but I think Persona 3 Reload is coming out like when? Because I do feel let me check Reload. So I've already bought the game, but when's it coming out? When's it coming out? When's it coming out? When's it coming out? It's not telling me, but it should come out by like by at least the end of this week. So I'm probably gonna do at least like one pretty short live stream, probably like at least like around an hour or so, where I talk about my experience with Persona 3 and how it's like currently. I think it's not my highest rated game, but it's most certainly one of like the most important games I've ever played, because like the experience that it gave me was something that I've never seen any other game do, like ever, at least like at that time. Because like I think like my only like experience with like games was like Metal Gear Solid, Kingdom Hearts, and of course the some entries in the Final Fantasy series. But I think like more importantly, Persona 3 came at a time when I was like this close to like dropping JRPGs as like a genre to like explore, because I was thinking that JRPGs just possibly just wasn't for me, and I was thinking about dropping the entire genre entirely, to go look for, I don't know, like maybe first person, third person shooters, or maybe like adventure games, to see if those kinds of games will keep my interest. It was actually like the last chance I was giving JRPGs, because my experience with Final Fantasy VIII wasn't the best. I'll go more into it during the episode 3 live stream, actually, because like there's actually like an entire story like around it. But with this short, I sort of gave the footnotes version of what happened, mainly because I didn't have like enough time to like make the script, edit the video, then like release it before Persona 3 Reload came out. I heard a lot of things about the Persona games. Most of them are good. Some of them are, but most of them are good. Not this team. Wait, are you talking about Atlas, or are you talking about the team that I just fought? I think it was actually the team I just fought. Yeah. Naruto is actually he's mostly fine. It's just his clone arrow technique that's a bit of an issue. Tamari, oh, of course, Tamari is a multi-hit support who you can't hit or interrupt. And Tayuga, I haven't faced much Tayugas. Is she overpowered? I don't think she is. At least like in my experience, I haven't fought her that much. But yeah, I do have, despite the current things going on with uh job searching, I still do want to stream whenever I can. Yeah, yeah. Well, I do think I should probably communicate a bit more with you guys, like when I'm streaming, or what kind of videos I'm planning on making. Because when I think about the state of my channel at this point, I think like my last couple of videos were just Bleach AMVs, and like And like before doing that, I did try and make some Jump Force videos, though those really never really took off. Also, wait, funny enough, I did release something. Hold on. This shouldn't give away too much. Funny enough, I actually released this like what, like I actually released this like I think like a week ago. It wasn't that bad, really. Still don't know how that missed, but it missed. Anyways, how much time do I have left for? I have to go. About 20 minutes, yeah. Okay, 20 minutes is fine. Oh yes, yes, that's right, that's right, that's right. I actually forgot about that. The new I'm gonna call it Tenkaichi 4 because like, uh, honest to God, that to me feels like a much more uh better brand name than Sparkling Zero. It's the same person, of course it is. And apparently, I stand corrected. The roster, or their quote unquote intended roster, is going to be like what, like over like 160 characters. I was not expecting that. I was actually expecting. Well, that just happened. You know what? Let's use this time to let's use this time to have fun instead. Hold on. It's trend. No, it's not. It's not trending. Let me just put Sparkling Zero. Someone did have that. They showed like a, yeah. Here it is. Yeah, this roster. Like apparently, they're aiming for like over like 160 characters at launch. Uh, I was really expecting for them to have. Where is it? Blast two. Because when Sparkling Zero was first announced, I was thinking that this was likely. No, right here. I was thinking I would probably be around this many characters at launch, and the rest would have been DLC. But no, apparently the team is trying to outdo Tenkaichi 3, which to me is like crazy. Because like Tenkaichi 3 have like, over 150 characters. Let me see. PC BT3. Yeah, it had like this many characters. Yeah. Um, 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 I'm gonna guess in your opinion. Thanks, Ralph. Though I would say that I would have to improve on my personal speech because in case you couldn't tell, I'm still a stutterer, but I'm still working on it. So hopefully I can be as good as say Retro or some of the other ones. Though I would say to actually be a proper streamer, I have to pitch out actual content. That way I can get other people from the YouTube side of things to the streaming side of things. But either way, thanks for your comment there. Though for Sparkling Zero, will these guys come back? Hercule, yeah, I definitely think Hercule's gonna come back, as well as each Saiyan. I think they're gonna come back too. Kid Goku, yeah. I wonder, even though like I love Tenkaichi 3 with all of my being, I have heard some arguments that Sparkling Zero needs to be more balanced than Tenkaichi 3. Like that way it could be competitive. But like in my mind, it's like I prefer the game to be fun rather than competitive. Because when I was playing Tenkaichi 3, I wasn't thinking about whether or not it was competitive. I was mainly thinking this game is fun. I can choose as many characters as I want, and I can even have Asaiba Men beat Gogeta's Super Saiyan 4. And I do feel that should be the appeal of Sparkling Zero. Sorry, Tenkaichi 4 as well. Just we have so many characters for you to choose from. Choose any of the characters that you want to play, and play against either your brother, your best friend, or online. Go. Is the game balanced? No. We want to focus on you guys having fun, and that's it. And I think they should probably just go for that route, because that's sort of what made Tenkaichi 3 so beloved in the first place. Yeah. But what other characters could they add? Well, they're obviously gonna add the GT cast. They're probably gonna have to fill up that roster. Goten, Trunks, yeah. Yeah, huge in focus. They've had King Vegeta, yeah, King Vegeta, and his ultimate attack I think was that like sword technique. Hold on. DBZ BT3 King. Yeah. Actually, yeah. This is ultimate. Oh no! Sorry. Not the sword technique. I was thinking about a different character. Not King Vegeta. I was actually thinking about King Cold. Is he like only playable in Tenkaichi 3? And funny enough, even though he's like Frieza's father, he's what, as strong if not potentially weaker than Frieza. Because Trunks took them like both out without even trying. Yeah, so like considering where is it? Yeah, considering that this is what they have to like stand up to. Yeah, yeah, as well as like the movie characters, Cooler, Android 13, Broly. Yeah, they're gonna have OG Broly and Super Broly probably. Even yeah, even King Piccolo and his lackey. What's this? Oh, it's Pilaf. Yeah, it's Pilaf in his gang. I bet you no one chose to fight as this person, but the the team still put it in there anyway. Oh, and Devilman. I love Devilman, especially his side story where he takes out Frieza and King Cold. That, that was actually pretty good. General Blue, yeah, him too. And General Tao in his cyborg form. Kid Chi Chi, Gohan. Um, that like what was his name? It's not coming, but I know he's from Dragon Ball, and Goku fought him in the World Tournament. Android 8 and Arali. I definitely think that they could, if they're really aiming to just outdo this our roster, then I'd say go for it. Though I do wonder if they do have over 160 characters, are they gonna have any kind of a DLC, or because I doubt they're not going to have any, because even Xenoverse 2, hold on, even though it has like a large roster of characters, a good chunk of them are that's too small. Let's use this one. Yeah, even though this roster is really big, it's really huge, great even. A good chunk of them are in fact DLC. And so far, with Tenkaichi 4's where is it? Yeah, are already 2 million. No, sorry. Where's the other recent one? I thought it was like 2 million in like one day. Do I think they're gonna add Whis and the other gods? I definitely think so. I think like definitely Whis. Definitely Beerus. Definitely that other. I don't remember his name, but he's sort of like Beerus but fat and short. I actually forgot his name. He's playable in Xenoverse 2 as well, but I think they're gonna add him as well. But because like with there is a way that they could like presumably add like each and every single character, but my only like slight I only have like a slight worry about this being that Tenkaichi 3, it's not every character, but like I want to say that like a good chunk of like the characters play very similarly. They have like the same combos, and they have recycled moves. Take for example the burst energy wave, the multi energy wave, high speed rush, and different high speed rush variants. That sort of it sort of serves as a shortcut to have the characters be there. So I'm wondering if Sparkling Zero is going to have something similar, where where some characters play similarly. But you know, like the graphics here are still very good. It kind of looks like a hybrid between Kakarot and Fighters, which is actually pretty good because it sort of replicates the Dragon Ball Z art style. Oh, Champa, yeah, Champa. There you go. Thanks. Yeah, for DLC, they might add other new forms in the other DB series. New forms. Yeah, because like the DLC itself can't be like there has to be like a selling point to the DLC. I don't think they can just put characters that no one cares about as DLC, like say Android 14 or Android 15. Or or just like other Dragon Ball Z characters that no one really cares about. So I think if they're here to like make a profit, they'll add like a bunch of characters in into the roster, but some will be kept out. I feel. Or no, they couldn't do that because I was thinking that they might do something similar to Dragon Ball Legends, where they release different they like release different what's what I'm looking for. They release the same characters multiple times, so to speak, because there's like multiple Teen Gohans, there's multiple Gokus, multiple Vegetas, but I don't think they're gonna go that kind of route. I think the only character they'll actually do that for is just Broly, but that's more so the OG Broly versus Super's Broly. I don't think that they'll like release the same character but just slightly different. So like in terms of like DLC, I think they might because like we already know that like Jiren is part of the roster. Yeah, Jiren is already part of it. Android 17 is already part of the roster, and 18 is already there, and a bunch of the Z fighters are already there, and much to Dragon Ball Z or in this case Tenkaichi 3 tradition, there's like 100 Gokus and 100 Vegetas, so that's already a good thing. Yeah, even this Coyote guy. Let me can I zoom in? Should be able to. Yeah. I thought he would be like DLC, but no, he's gonna be here at launch. So maybe they'll relegate the movie characters to DLC, which could be a solid move. Though if they did that, they would have to scrub off like the story mode because in Tenkaichi 1, 2, and 3 they covered the movies as well. Yeah, because like Dragon Ball Z only has so many characters that they can put it inside. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's from the Term of Power arc. Oh yeah, yeah. The Term of Power. Yeah, that one also has like many characters. Even well, EB Legend. 'Cause, like, does anyone have like a full roster of Dragon Ball character? Like, I doubt it, but I know that this game has like so many characters. it's not letting me do it. Well, yeah, there's plenty of characters from Turles to Chaozu to even Future Trunks before we went Super Saiyan. So yeah, even Bardock's crew, that could actually be DLC. Basha and so some of the others. Yeah, and Cooler's crew. What they could do is sell DLC in chunks. Like say there's like a Cooler DLC, and then you get not only Cooler, but his entire crew. Or say there's an Android 13 DLC. You get Android 13, Android 14, and Android 15, as well as Android 13's transformation. Or there could be a what's that movie called? Um, yeah, The Wrath of the Dragon. You could get what's his name? Tapion, as well as Hirudegan. Is there any other character there? I don't think there's any other new character there. Yeah, because like the DLC could come in chunks. Because I feel like that's like the only way you could actually sell it. Because say they weren't as tactful with the DLC, and they're like, oh, our DLC is Dodoria, Android 19, and Android 20. Yeah, we're definitely gonna spend money for those characters. Like, no, not really. Bergamo is the wolf dude's name. Okay. Imagine those theoretical fusions like Goku and Gohan. You don't know how much I wish Gohan and Goku fused together. Because I think they already made like a fan name for him. I think it's Gokan BT3. I remember seeing like a video like that years ago. Where is it? Hold on. Here, I saw it in. Someone made me like a Tenkaichi 3 like mod for it. Did they delete it? Because I know, I definitely know that I saw it. Is it this? Oh, it's not that one, is it? I could have sworn I saw one. It was years ago. They had it just right. Perhaps they deleted it because I don't see it. So weird. I think the only thing I can do is get like the closest one. Does this guy have it? No. I could have sworn I saw it. Whatever. We could use. Yeah, because there was one Dragon Ball game that used hypothetical fusions.
That is so cool, dude. So unfortunately, yes, it does have just like I guess Gohan Blanco from what I used from the model, but overall it looks really good. We're gonna have to see the actually two different here. Let me actually try
Yeah,
to
but
pull this off. If I
I
can
do think he mostly
nice
plays like
grab.
yeah
Yes, that's
he
the
plays
first
mainly
one.
like Vegeta, I
Alright, so I'm
guess.
gonna go ahead and do this right here.
But what was that one Dragon Ball game? There was like a Dragon Ball game that did like hypothetical fusions. What was it called? It's on Steam. It's not Legends. It's crap. Hold on. I'm gonna go check. Dragon Ball, not the Breakers. It's not here. Like it, it was like a Dragon Ball game, not for console, but I think it was for like 3DS or something. What was it called? Damn it! It was definitely on Steam. I definitely remember that. It's not showing anything. Hold on. I can do it. Hold on. Goku and there you go. Yeah. Okay. It's literally called Dragon Ball Fusions. Okay. Freaking monkey brain activating right now. I'll just put like all fusions because this game has like a plethora of hypothetical fusions. Let's just go to like a random moment. Maybe not this one. Does it say who's fusing or? Yeah, we have like Teen Gohan and Trunks fuse. We have Trunks and Goten. You have Gohan and Trunks fuse. You have Trunks and Vegeta fuse. Potentially speaking, they could go this route if they genuinely wanted to. Yeah. Though the quality of the designs vary from person to person. Now this as a DLC, I'm not entirely sure. maybe if maybe if Akira Toriyama himself signs off on it. Even I think even like Budokai 2 had like a fusion between Hercule and Goku, and Tien and Yamcha actually. Oh, Bannon and Brawl. I wish they did more in GT, but yeah, it is what it is. Vegeta and Yamcha. Now the real question is, does he get stronger or weaker? Hmm. So, if a boy and a girl does the fusion dance, are they a boy or are they a girl? But yeah, perhaps something like this could be hypothetical DLC, because if the fusion of Goku and Gohan was DLC, and he has his own unique move set, and combos and costumes, then I can see myself buying that. What time is it? Oh, okay, okay. I think I'm like 10 minutes past the time here. Yeah. So I actually have an appointment that I have to attend today. 5 minutes over the deadline. Either way, well, this day was kind of like most other streams where I play some connections and it's usually dealing with overpowered teams. But either way, I definitely enjoyed this talk, Ralph. Yeah, especially talking about being laid off among other things. But still, thanks for making time to come to today's stream. I might stream either tomorrow or on Thursday. For that one, it's likely going to be just a Persona 3 stream. It's probably just going to be a quick one too. But either way, I hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you around. Do I have anything else to do here? Yeah. I'll see you around. Yeah. W stream. Yep. Thanks, Ralph. See you soon.